Welcome back to another Soular episode. Today's date, October 23rd, 2025 on a Thursday. What do I have going on today? A lot, as usual. Yeah, I'm in a condo all alone, but I still got things to do. So what should I talk about today? How I live on this God-forsaken green earth. And I have to live day to day. And not get paid. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of people in that same situation. But yeah, here's the shoes I got in the mail yesterday. In the mailbox. It has DBJD on the front. They're all black. I haven't put them on yet, so I don't know how they feel. I will put them on another day and I have something on better to match with those. I think I've given up video games for the rest of the year because we got these new games out like Battlefield CS. I like to use the Spanish word just because I know it. The Spanish word for six. So I use that word. I'm not on that joint. I'm staying away from that. But my friend Brody on there. I gotta stay away from that though. We in the new generation. This is the beta generation. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay away from that gang. And then you gotta think about it. What does SIX sound like when you say the number? Yeah, it also sounds like the SEX word. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have good pronunciation, yeah, it sounds like that. So that's why I say CAs. I just started saying that from default, out of default. Just threw it in there, CAs. I don't like to say the S word. You know what I'm saying? The SIX word. Then there's an X in it. And then I got an Xbox. And guess what Xbox has? Two X's. One in the beginning of the word and one at the end of the word. So you're playing a Battlefield game called Battlefield 6 with two X's on your Xbox. That's three X's. You see what I'm saying, man? You see what I'm talking about? That's three X's on a video game. Like, get real, man. Yeah, I was playing Call of Duty, Black Ops CAs. I was playing that one. Then I had to stop playing that one. I was getting too good at it. I was too good at it, at that one. My KD ratio was above average, so I had to stop playing that one. Yeah, that sounds backwards though, don't it? Like I would want to have my KD above average, but I don't care about it. I don't care about the KD ratio, man. It's a war game. You're supposed to lose and win. You can't win them all. Win and lose. There's no gamer out there that hasn't lost a game before. That hasn't lost a match on multiplayer. I don't even want to look at that game, man. Battlefield CH. I don't even want to look at it. I was watching a guy by the name of DSP Gaming play multiplayer. He skipped the whole story and just jumped into multiplayer. He's my favorite YouTuber on the platform, but he skipped everything, just jumped into multiplayer. He didn't care about the story. Now he ain't playing it, you know what I'm saying? He was dying so much that he gave up. Yeah, that's how bad he is, man. But yeah, I got love for him, man. I love DSP Gaming. But that man, that big baby is something else, man. Now he's playing something that I've never heard of. That man stay play something. He stay playing something new. You know what I'm saying? Whatever new release, whatever game releases, whatever new game releases, he on it all the time. Always on the new game. Always on the new release. And I don't like the games he play. He play a lot of kiddie games like Mario. He play Final Fantasy. I don't play games like that, you see. Those fantasy games out the window. I can't play those. He even plays Persona 5, whatever the hell that is. That's some kind of anime game that I can't play. I've heard of it, seen him play it. They be, it's kind of like Final Fantasy, but it's 2D. A 2D game called Persona 5. There's a new game out called Silk Song. I can't play that because I know an R&B group named Silk. And guess what else? It got song in it, S-O-N-G. I can't play that game. I know the R&B group, and I know their music, if I can remember. But I can't play that game. That's the name of the game. Ain't no effing way. And then the game is about a fairy with a sword in his hand, slicing and dicing. You know what I'm saying? I can't play anything like that. Yeah, slicing and dicing silk. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool. And you know what else silk is? It's a fabric that you put on your bed or yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't play a game like that, man. Not at all. Not if you know the R&B group. And if you wear silk clothing, you can't play that. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. Yeah, and if you got silk sheets on your bed, you can't play that game, man. Not cool. Yep. Gotta stay away from the Switch, you see? They got a Switch 2 now. 2 Switch, you get it? Switch 2, 2 Switch. Can't play that. That's for kids. But DSB Gaming be playing it. He got all 4 systems. He got the PS5, the Xbox Series X, the Nintendo Switch 2, and a PC. So he got all 4. All I got is 1, the Xbox Series S. I don't need all those systems, man. That's a lot of systems. That's a lot of power, too. A lot of technology. Not necessary. And you can only play 1 at a time, so why you need all 4? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of it if you only need 1? If you only can play 1 at a time. But yeah, that's what he do for a living. Every single day. DSP Gaming. Gaming every single day. Me, living a regular life. But his ain't regular. Not if he's staring at his computer and laptop or whatever he uses. TV, monitor, all day, every day. This is not talking negative about DSP Gaming because I love him. I'm just saying. He's my favorite YouTuber. But I don't like these games he playing now. Now you have more streamers on Twitch now. Yeah, you got more Twitch streamers. I don't use Twitch. But I see them on there. And they be twitching all goddamn day for hours upon end. You know what I'm saying? Hours upon hours. I ain't got the time to even watch them. I'm too busy looking at philosophical. What am I saying? Philosophical. That's what I'm looking at. I be looking at philosophical stories and documentaries. And music related things. That's what I have time for. That's what my life is about. Music and creating philosophical concepts. Reading up on philosophy. Sometimes I run across things I used to watch, the old shows, TV shows, movies. And I look at a whole lot of Haley Williams, man. A whole lot now. I started watching a lot of her stuff last year. Yep. I started watching a lot of her interviews. I bet I haven't seen them all. I know I haven't seen them all. I started listening to all of her music. Yep, every song she ever released. I think I've heard them all. I don't think so, but most of them, yeah. More than 50%, yeah. But with Paramore, yeah. I can talk about her now since I know who she is. Now I'm looking for something to watch on YouTube. But what can I watch now? I don't record myself very often, so now that I'm doing it, I have to find things to talk about and show. There's a girl on YouTube that recorded a video 16 years ago that goes by the name of Odd Della Robbio Lover. And there's the content of the video is the context of the video is no such thing as random. This is my favorite video on YouTube. Time limit 5 minutes and 53 seconds. It's a philosophical concept, but it's real, it's realistic. It's a philosophical construct that she talks about called randomness. How life is not random. Nothing in life that happens is random. Yeah, everything. Every single thing. That's why I love this video. And I saved it in my watch later playlist. I love it that much. My favorite YouTube video because I found it. You know what I'm saying? I found that one. And it's only 5 minutes and 53 seconds long, man. You don't have to have a whole lecture of it. You know what I'm saying? Of that one thing, randomness. You don't have to have a whole lecture of it. Like a 1 hour lecture. You don't have to wait that long just to get the message. That's why it's my favorite. But yeah, it's a 16-year-old video, but I didn't see it 16 years ago. She was 16 at the time, and I was 18. I was still in school when she released this video. I wasn't making YouTube videos. No, not at that age. No. I'm gonna play it for y'all and see what, and let you hear what she's talking about. And I hope you get the message, and I hope you understand why nothing is random in this universe. Here we go.
Hello, Webonites. Okay, it is 8:49 here at my place, which I'm not going to tell you where I live, but yeah, I live in a place. And
you kind of gave it away on where you live.
and I have come to you today with a very serious matter. Okay, this guy that I'm like, hang on, I'm gonna get someone off speaker. Okay, I'm muting you, by the way. Anyway,
You're so random.
this guy that I totally like, named David, he's a senior, and he's 17, which is great because I'm 16. Anyway, I used to believe in this thing called random, which, like, for example, if someone's like, oh my gosh, you're so random, you know, that kind of thing. And I said that around him, and he said, there's no such thing as random. Or as Michelle made up this little word, randomness, which isn't a real word, and it's not in the dictionary. It's just a longer way to spell random. And he's right, random, or as Michelle would say, randomness, does not exist. And I can prove it to you. Okay, you're sitting in your classroom, right? You're taking this big test, this big old tax test that counts for your entire grade. And it's quiet. Someone's sharpening their pencil, and all of a sudden, they yell, oh my gosh, I freaking love ducks. Then someone else is gonna say, oh, that's random. Not at all. Not at all. That is not random. Do you know why? I will tell you why. All of you right now are watching this, you're saying, what? She's crazy. That is so random. No, it's not. What is it? It's an abstract thought processed through your brain waves. David could put this so much better because he's just so good at explaining things. Myself, I'm a great arguer. I win most battles. Don't front with me. That's not random. He had, or she had to have been thinking of something to say to cause a commotion, to get attention to themselves, or just to say something to get some sort of speech out so they could talk. And they decided to say they like ducks. They could very well like ducks. Or they just wanted to say it out of the blue. It's like you get up and you're just sitting in your room and you're like, I'm hungry, I want a drink. That's not random because you wanted it. You knew you wanted a drink, so therefore you said it out loud to just proclaim that you wanted a drink. Okay, it's like me saying, I don't want to go to school tomorrow. It's not random, it's the truth. I don't want to go to school tomorrow. Whoever wanted a drink said that they wanted a drink. That's true. They want a drink. They're thirsty. Whoever said they like ducks, that's probably true, or they're just really, really stupid and bored. They just wanted to say that they like ducks. You know? Or they could have been, how to put this nicely, because I have friends that are different. They could have been a mental, I'm not saying that in a bad way, autistic, there we go, an autistic person who just wanted to say it. That's not random at all. That's how they think. That's how they speak. It's perfectly normal. But there is no such thing as random. You can look at it any way you want. You can think I'm crazy. We Irish people, we're nuts. But there is no such thing as random. Yeah, you can make a video, you can comment and say random is in the dictionary. Yes, random is in the dictionary. As a matter of fact, let me pull up what random means, and I will read it to you. Okay, randomness. It is a word, and it's a lack of order, purpose, or cause, or predictability. Let's see. A random process is a repeating process whose outcomes follow no describable deterministic pattern but follow a probability distribution such that the relative probability of the occurrence of each outcome can be approximated or calculated. And it has a lack of basis or correlation. There you have it. It is processed. A processed thought. Just like I said. And you know what else? I want to put the link up to the word so you can read it for yourselves. And then you can be like, oh, okay. Wikipedia might not be the most honest site in the world, but it is very helpful. So, yeah, you just learned something new. Random doesn't exist. It never will. Random dating? Yeah. Well, you had to process a thought to want to go out on a date with a bunch of your friends, didn't you? So, there. Random dating, it exists, just not the random part. So, yeah. Learn something new every day. Random doesn't exist, people. Never will.
And there you have it. She broke it down for you. She told you the absolute truth about everything. And that's why I love it so much, you see. She broke it all down in 5.53 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, 5 minutes and 0.53 seconds. And you can tell she's smart as hell. You know what I'm saying? Smarter than me. If she already knew that nothing in this world is random, you know she got to be smarter than me. Because I was still in school, taking tests and everything. And then I had to graduate high school and go to college for about 3 or 4 years. Still thinking I had control of my life and still thinking that everything happens for no reason. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, that's a gem right there. A GEM gem. And that's what you call a prodigy. I'm a genius, but a prodigy is above a genius. I don't really know the difference, but I know they have more knowledge than geniuses do. Automatically. I bet they don't even have to read books. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that write the books. I can't write a book. Nope, not me. But if you're a prodigy, you can write your own story, but you can't change the narrative either way. If everything was here before you were here, you can't change anything. So all of those free will debates that all of these philosophers are having, like Sam Harris, Robert Sapolsky, even Jordan Peterson, who I don't really care to listen to, need to throw that out somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? They still talk about it, but they still write books about it. And it's going to go on for centuries more. As long as mankind is on this earth, it's going to keep going. People still gonna be believing in God. People still gonna be reading the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna be doing it. They ain't gonna give it up. Even though they write all these other books from the Bible, it all came from that one book, though. Everything you read came from that one book. They're just told in different ways by other authors. Other authors write the books, but they get all of that knowledge and they get all of their ideas from that book. Because it's endless, it's eternal. And you can't change it either. Like all of these superheroes on my wall, the DC characters all came from the Holy Bible. They just made their own comic books. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Star Wars came from the Bible. Yeah, you won't see the word Jedi in there, but that came from the Bible. If you want to talk movies, or which comic book I like most, is DC over Marvel, because I know more characters in DC. Like Gotham City, I know more characters in Gotham City in the Batman story than any other superhero story. Yep. I say it's better than Marvel. Even though we all know Endgame made so much money from their movie. More than Justice League. But I still choose DC. Yeah, Marvel got more movies than DC. So what? You know what I'm saying? I know they got the Hulk, they got Spider-Man, they got Captain America, they got Wonder Woman. No, that's not Wonder Woman, that's DC. They got Captain Marvel, they got Thor, they got Ant-Man, they got someone I can't say, so I'm gonna say her name and her hidden identity. I'm gonna say her hidden identity because I can't say her superhero name. But her hidden identity is Natasha. You know I can't say that other name. I can't say that name. Not the name of the movie. Cannot let those words slip my mouth. Because that's a spider, you know what I'm saying? I can't say that at all. Not only that, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what they are. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about females, when you're talking about women and wives, you can't say that out loud. You really can't say that. Can't say that word. So I got to keep that on the low, on the hush, because I know who plays that character, Scarlett Johansson. So I can't say the name of the movie. All I gotta say is it's a spider. That's all it is. I can't say what it is. No, not that. That's too serious to even say. Way too serious. That's government agency type stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you say that, you better watch out for the government. That's all I gotta say. The CIA, the FBI, everybody, you know what I'm saying? The whole government system. They'll come after you if you say that word. Because if you seen the movie with Natasha, if you seen that movie, it's serious though. You know what I'm saying? It's government stuff, military operations. You don't want to say anything about that. Way too serious. Now I'm not afraid, but I know what would happen if I say her name, and I don't want to think about that. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. Because I'm not married to Scarlett Johansson. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not married to Scarlett Johansson. So I can't say that. No way. And then I saw the movie Lucy. You know what I'm saying? I saw her in that movie 2 times. Ain't no effing way I'm going to talk about Natasha at all. And then she played in that new Jurassic World movie. I can't watch that either. Yeah, I thought it was going to be good, so I was going to watch it until a word came to my head and said, don't go to the movies and watch that movie. Don't go to the theater and watch that one. No matter how good the CGI look for the dinosaurs, don't go watch it. Because I know they ain't real. Not today. They don't exist today. You know what I'm saying? They've been extinct. So I can't go to the theater and watch them. And I bet it's out the theaters now. I bet it's on DVD and digital and streaming already. What is this? What? I did not type the video game. What are they doing, man? What are they doing? It's called Jurassic World Rebirth. You know I can't watch that one. He got the word rebirth in there. Hell no. No. Ain't no effing way I'm going to see that. I bet it was good. I bet it did good in the box office. Yeah, it did. It did. It made a big budget. You know. It made a big box office gross. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was gonna be successful, but I can't watch that one. That's a successful movie, man. Close to $1 billion. I mean, yeah, close to $1 billion. That's very successful. I knew it was gonna be that way, but man. That was 3 months ago when it released. But guess what? I can't watch it. ScarJo is in there. You know what I'm saying? ScarJo. The girl that was in Lucy is in that movie. I can't watch that, man. Impossible. I don't care how successful or how much money it made from the box office. I can't, in the box office, I can't watch it. Not at all. Sorry, ScarJo, can't see a big film. You know what I'm saying? And I bet she made the most money from that one. I don't know about Endgame, but I bet she made the most money from this one. But is it really about the money? No, it's about the entertainment, not the money. It's about the entertainment. Yeah, I want to watch it because I think it's the best one, other than Jurassic. Other than the Lost World of Jurassic Park. Yeah, that was my favorite. The Lost World of Jurassic Park, from the trilogy. That was my favorite. When the T-Rex was marching through the city and knocking over a bus. Yeah, that was my favorite, man. But this one here, can't watch because ScarJo is in it. And you know how serious she is. Yep. I'm going to be missing out on that one for real. I saw the one with my crush, my celebrity crush, Bryce Dallas Howard. So you know I can't watch this one because I don't have a crush on ScarJo. Not at all. Not on her. Bryce Dallas Howard is my only celebrity crush. So shout out to her. Yeah, man. Man, I really do want to see this, but I can't. Because Yahweh is keeping me from watching it, man. It made a whole lot of money. I know that much. This got to be the best Jurassic movie. The best Jurassic movie of all time. I bet this one made the most money. What does the critics say? What do the critics say? Is it the best one? Did it make the most money? What is it? Now I gotta search it up and see which Jurassic movie made the most. Because Wikipedia ain't showing it. Yeah, I think this one gonna make the most though. I think it will. I think it's gonna catch up to Jurassic World. It's already at 888 million. Yeah, it might catch up. I think it will. ScarJo is more popular than Bryce Dallas Howard. Alright, I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next episode. Until then, peace out.